She-Hulk episode 8 now done and dusted out on Disney Plus for you guys to go and check out. We finally get Daredevil in this episode. So if you guys haven't seen the episode and you've been waiting for Daredevil, this is the episode to go and watch it because Daredevil does show up in this. That is 100% guaranteed. No word of a lie. We're going to discuss that. And did they ruin Daredevil? That's the question. So let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And let's get into this review of episode 8 of She-Hulk right now. Okay, so episode 5 of She-Hulk is done and dusted, and this is the episode with Daredevil in it, So, look, I know you guys want to know the opinions on Daredevil. Did they ruin him? Is he the same Daredevil from the Netflix show? What have they done? We will get to that. I promise you we will get to that. But first, I want to talk about the episode stuff first before we get into Daredevil, so we'll leave that to last. But, look, the episode suffers the same problems that this show has been having this whole entire time. It just, I've got to talk about it. It feels like I'm just repeating myself every single week with this show. The male characters. Why the hell do we just keep making these characters predatorial-like, dumb as fuck, and just absolutely stupid? Like, I just don't get it. Like, Todd is like the creepiest fella alive. And they just make him even more creepier in this movie. In this show. We have her client, Frogman. He is an absolute dumbass. He is just dumb as shit. It just continues this trend of just these male characters being absolutely dumb as shit. Continues the trend of other characters being absolute dumb as shit. And even Jen in this episode, is naive and dumb in this movie. In this episode, absolutely dumb. She doesn't even ask her client every single question that is needed. She doesn't get all the information about what he did. Like, why did he burn his legs? Like, he used his rockets. Okay, so why? Let's figure that out first. I'm going to ask you the questions. And then doesn't even go to the guy, Jacobson, who creates the dress, and ask him, like, okay, so you made this like, just civilly and be like, hey, look, man, I'm just here because this guy, he's going to try and sue you. I want to get to the bottom of this. Let's talk about this. You made this suit for him. He apparently got third-degree burns. Like, why? And then, obviously, you'd figure that out. But no, Matt Murdock shows up and absolutely rinses her in, 3 minutes. Makes her look like an absolute amateur. And it's just like, why would you make Jen your lead character? That's fucking stupid. She's up for Female Lawyer of the Year, and you're making her that dumb? Like, come on. Like, the writing is absolutely trash. The jokes, again, flat, boring, crap shit. Just, there's no, you can't dance around it. The comedy of this is absolutely awful, and the timing is just well off, and it just doesn't work. Let's talk about the gala, the awards ceremony. Every single nominee got the award, one Female Lawyer of the Year. Like, every single one of them won it. Like, someone actually wrote that. Like, 6 people won an award. The same award. 6 people. Just wrap that around your head. Someone wrote that in this script. That 6 people won the same. What is this? Participation awards now? Are you fucking stupid? Like, come on. You can be a bit more clever than that. Like, really. You can be clever. Way more clever. There's also this big reveal about, like, something that should have happened. Like, what are we? Episode 8. Like, at least 3 episodes minimum ago. Like, this big reveal. We're finally getting this thing. Like, this big reveal and that. Like, it just felt like they're now going to cram everything into the final episode. And I'm not looking forward to that because you could have spaced this out. Like, this whole storyline that's been going on that we've not seen this whole entire time. And now it gets revealed in the last freaking scene of this episode. And we got 1 episode left. This is the problem with the Disney Plus shows for Marvel. They cram everything in. And then it comes to the freaking season finale. And they wonder why the finales are shit. Because they cram so much into it. And it doesn't work. That's another issue. The CGI, awful. Absolutely awful. Now let's get to the actual thing that everyone is going to be wanting to talk about. Daredevil. He is in this show officially, and he appears as Matt and appears as Daredevil. So you get best of both worlds, or do you? Now, we don't see Foggy in here. I was hoping we were going to see Foggy because the first time we see Matt is he represents Mr. Jacobson in the court. So he comes in and it's just Matt. Like, it is Matt from the Netflix show. He doesn't feel any different. He's absolutely ruthless when it comes to his job. He knows what he's doing. He's smart, and he just absolutely destroys her, Jen. Like, destroys her in minutes. Absolutely in minutes. Like, just gets the course cake, done, dusted, boom, gone. Now, when we get to the bar scene with Matt and Jen, I'm going to straight up say this. Like, straight up say this. This is the best scene in the whole entire show, is this moment between Matt and Jen. And I'll tell you why. It's because it's the most realist moment in this show. It is the best moment. Like, you're sitting there, and Matt is Matt, and he is giving her advice. And I love the line that he says to her. Look, as Jen, you can use the law to help people. Like, you can use that. That is brilliant. But you also possess something that when the law fails, you can be She-Hulk and you can do what the law can't do. Take matters into your own hand. And I love that because that is the same thing Matt learned in the Netflix Daredevil. He learned that Matt can go through the law, but when the law fails, you gotta do something else. And when you have gifts and you are Daredevil, you take it upon yourself to do that. I love that. That was just true to who Matt is. And it worked absolutely fantastic. The bum joke is just, the arse joke is just absolutely awful. Daredevil himself, I actually didn't mind. I still think he was a bit too goofy as Daredevil. I feel like when Matt is Daredevil, that's when he's at his most seriousness. Like, he's dead serious. He's not here to muck around. I felt like there was a bit of too much of him mucking around a bit. Where I feel like as Daredevil, he's always been serious. Like, just no matter what. Like, just, bam, I'm here to do a job. I didn't like that they used the CGI for certain things when he's jumping around and stuff. It looked whack. Especially when she does the punches the ground and he like falls in like that. He sort of looked really small like Ant-Man. And it didn't work. I just wasn't a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of the suit either. I just feel like the color coordination didn't do it justice. It just doesn't look right. I still prefer the Netflix one. It didnn't work. But overall, look, I'm not the biggest fan of what they did with him and Jen either. I'm not the biggest fan. But it isn't, like, you gotta be honest. Matt is kind of a ladies' man, so I get it. I get why he would, but I'm not the biggest fan of that, and it just makes Jen look weird. Like, I thought it just felt out of character for Jen, especially after what she's just been through. It just felt really out of character, especially after last week's episode. I feel like that whole moment contradicts what she went through last episode. But that's just me. Let me know in the comments below. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.